Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 21st, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning and welcome back to the most unusual live stream daily ritual on the internet. What you're about to experience is a reconstruction and revival of an ancient Christian ritual from the 1st century AD. Lost for a millennium and rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769 by archaeologists, and reconstructed and revived by anthropologist Leslie McQuade and myself, and we're bringing it to you now daily. This morning, we'll be opening the 21st Treasure of Light from the first book of IAOE, one of two lost books of the Bible, containing the secret magic teachings of Jesus to his disciples. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuade.
And this is the lost magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
To visualize your the tree of oh your high may I on you west Omega on you north I call oh
Alpha beginning
and the that
the sun
and death
and the path of which we Alpha. Welcome back to Alpha Omega Free Church and our Column Hinge Temple, where we are celebrating every morning the lost rites of the magic of Jesus Christ. This morning we will be opening once again the 21st Treasure of Light, and we begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside. Ozaz. Azaias. Let the watchers and let us enter into the 21st Treasury of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Zo zo ze ai. Zo zo ze ai. Zo ho zai. Zo ho zai. To zazak sai. To zazak sai. Naozaei. Naozaei. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozaia. Ozaia. Oza, oza. Oza, oza. Os, hos, oza. Os, hos, oza. Azaiaos. Azaiaos. Naya ozaze. Naya ozaze. Azaz. Nazaz. We completed our journey through the places invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you, Oazi Ai. Oazi Ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human freedom worldwide.
Establish human freedom worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And establish a pro-human future.
Establish a pro-human future.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
and protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Election integrity, folks, is not a one-sided issue. It's not an issue of one party or the other, or of the left or the right. Election integrity affects all of us. You see, the very foundation of our republic is based on one person, one vote. And if that comes into question or goes out the window, the faith of the American people is shaken in our system, in our government. And that is the case today. It doesn't matter what happened back in November 3rd of 2020. What matters is that the American people continue to believe that our elections are real, are safe, and are secure. Right now, no matter what we think else about what happened, right now, we know that that needs to be improved. For example, why is it if you take a dollar bill to a vending machine and you try to put it in, if you make a photocopy of a dollar and you try to put it in, it will be spit out. But if you make a photocopy or a Photoshop of a ballot, it may well be accepted. That we have basic protections, the most basic counterfeit protections that apply to a $1 bill are not applied to our ballots. Is our vote not even worth $1? How much is your vote worth? Is it worth $1 or more? Then why do you not have the same protection of your sacred ballot that we have over our money? We need to stop counterfeit ballots now. It's time to implement anti-counterfeit protections and guarantee election integrity. Why not have watermarked ballots? It's an idea whose time has come. Let us have election integrity through the integrity of our ballots, watermarked ballots with a solid chain of custody. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy within yourself. As you have more God Force energy within you, so everything you do becomes easier. I know that sounds incredible, and everyone would like that. Well, all it takes is for you to start paying attention to your breath. You see, your breath is so critically important. Most people, they understand that when you start working harder, you breathe harder to breathe in more oxygen. But a lot of people don't notice that when they get stressed, they start breathing heavier as well. And that's because stress is another kind of physical exertion. It may not seem very physical, but in fact, there's a lot of things going on in your physical body when you experience stress. It's as strenuous as any other sort of physical exercise, and you breathe heavier when you are stressed. But the difference is that you breathe shallow in your chest instead of taking those nice deep breaths like you do when you're running. And so, when you find yourself in stressful situations, there's a lot of people who talk about breathing, recommend a fourfold breath or other type of meditative rhythmic breathing. Well, I want you to remember to do the one thing that they don't talk about with rhythmic breathing, and that's remember to breathe in God Force energy, because it's really more God Force energy that you're trying to get into yourself. You see, in a stressful situation, God Force energy is the one thing that's going to make you feel better. It's the one thing that's going to help you in your situation. And how is it that that can be? Well, because God Force energy is one of the true panaceas in this world. As you breathe in God Force energy, you are breathing in the original creative energy that made the entire universe, that made you, the same stuff that God is made of. And these God force emanations, they come like sunlight streaming all over us. And we absorb it through our skin, and we absorb it when we breathe. But our conscious attention allows us to absorb even more. This is a great mystery in this world. But it's one of the facts that we have come to understand, a fact that was taught to us by our Master, Jesus Aberamento Christ. This teaching that there is power in your breath, is taught by many, many other faiths. It's not unique to the teachings of Jesus. But the teachings of Jesus have condensed this into its simplest form. And its simplest form is to turn your powerful, conscious, sovereign mind towards the idea of God force. That's why I teach about have an idea of God force. You need to worry what God did in your world, where it quality that you turn your force energy. And when you start thinking of that energy, I think of it as the beautiful spinning sparkles that dash and dart in the blue sky when I look up. And when I see those, I imagine, I visualize, I see myself breathing in those shining particles. And I associate those shining particles as being God force energy. So that when I take a deep breath, I see glitter pouring into my mouth and my nose, condensed and filling me up, making me shine, making me energetic. And this is what I encourage you to do, and this is what the Master Jesus taught. The Master Jesus taught that this is the energy he used to heal, and that when you learn how to absorb sufficient qualities of it, you too will be able to lay your hands on someone, touch them, and heal them. This is a power all humans have once they reach out and take it. And how do you reach out and take that power? Well, it's even simpler than getting a glass of water. All you have to do is start thinking about God force energy, and then breathe it in. Breathe it in each and every time you take a breath. And that's when your life will change. That's when you'll see the truth. That's when you'll understand the mystery that the Master was teaching us. The mystery of the most important thing in the entire world, what the whole world is made of, God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to drop by our website at alphaomega.church and download our free ebook that gives you the beginnings of the lost magic of Jesus system. Once again, that's alphaomega.church. Thanks again for coming out. We'll be here with you and for you again tomorrow in the hour of sunrise. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.